Michael, known as Saint Michael the Archangel, holds a significant role in Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and the Baha'i faith. His earliest references date back to 3rd and 2nd century BC Jewish writings, often with apocalyptic themes. In these works, he is depicted as the chief among angels and archangels, assuming the role of the guardian prince of Israel and overseeing its well-being. Christianity adopted many of these Jewish traditions related to Michael. The Bible, particularly in Revelation 12:7-12, explicitly mentions him engaging in battle against Satan. Additionally, the Epistle of Jude contrasts heretics with Michael as a means of denunciation. The Book of Enoch enumerates Michael as one of 7 archangels, alongside Uriel, Raguel, Raphael, Sariel, Gabriel, and Remiel. These archangels are depicted in the Book of Tobit as beings who stand ready and enter before the glory of the Lord. The introduction of Michael in this context implies a broader understanding of him and the other named angels. Another mention of Michael occurs in the concluding chapters of the Book of Daniel, a Jewish apocalypse from the 2nd century BC, though set in the 6th century BC, where a man clothed in linen, likely the archangel Gabriel, informs Daniel of the ongoing battle with the Prince of Persia. At the end time, it is prophesied that Michael, the great prince who protects your people, will arise. Enoch played a pivotal role in establishing Michael's preeminent position among the angels or archangels. In subsequent Jewish writings, Michael is regarded as their chief, mediating the Torah, God's law, and standing at the right hand of God's throne. According to the traditions of the Qumran community, Michael defends or leads the people of God in the eschatological battle. Other writings attribute various roles to Michael, including his responsibility for the care of Israel, possibly being the figure like a son of man mentioned in Daniel 7:13-14. He is portrayed as the commander of the heavenly armies, Israel's advocate against Satan's claim to the body of Moses, an intercessor between God and humanity, a high priest in the heavenly sanctuary, and the escort of the souls of the righteous dead to paradise. The 7 archangels, which may vary in traditions but typically include Michael, are often associated with the branches of the menorah, the sacred 7-branched lampstand in the temple. They are seen as the 7 spirits before the throne of God, as mentioned in the book of Revelation 4:5, which describes 7 burning torches representing the 7 spirits of God before the divine throne. Explicit mention of Michael occurs in Revelation 12:7-12, where he engages in battle with Satan, casting him out of heaven and depriving him of access to God as an accuser, a role Satan held in the Old Testament. This event symbolizes the separation between the New Testament and Judaism, marking the fall of Satan with the advent of Jesus. In Luke 22:31, Jesus informs Peter that Satan has sought permission from God to sift the disciples, aiming to accuse them. However, Jesus opposes this accusation, assuming a role traditionally played by angels, particularly by Michael in Jewish belief. Michael's name appears again in the Epistle of Jude, a fervent call for Christ believers to combat heresy. In verses 9-10, the author condemns the heretics by contrasting them with the Archangel Michael. The passage describes Michael's dispute with Satan over the body of Moses, highlighting that Michael refrained from pronouncing a verdict of slander, but instead said, "The Lord punish you." This emphasizes Michael's commitment to a just and divine response, rather than making personal accusations. In Islamic works, Michael is referred to as Mika'il, but in the Quran's singular mention, QS 298, he is called Mikal. This instance arises when the Jews of Medina challenged Muhammad, asking about the angel from whom he received revelations. Muhammad responded that it was Gabriel, but the Jews claimed Gabriel was their enemy, and that revelations came from Michael. The Hadith, which are sayings about the prophet collected by his followers, quote Muhammad mentioning both Gabriel and Michael as 2 angels who showed him paradise and hell. During the early years of Islam, Muslims recited the names of both angels in their obligatory daily prayers, known as the Salat. However, the specific role of Michael, along with other archangels, is not explicitly identified in major Islamic sources. Ordinary Muslims often derive their knowledge of these figures from non-Islamic sources, particularly Jewish traditions. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.